Hey listeners, welcome to English Made Simple. And you know that feeling when your alarm clock rings early in the morning?
Oh, it's the worst.
Right, it's dark, it's cold outside your blanket, you are just exhausted, and your hand just like automatically shoots out and hits that snooze button.
Every single time.
Yeah, and you tell yourself the biggest lie in the world, which is just 5 more minutes.
And it is never just 5 minutes.
Exactly. 5 minutes turns into a whole hour, and then you wake up rushing, you feel stressed, and suddenly you're making a list of excuses for why you cannot get your actual work done today. I mean, we have all been there.
We really have. It's just a deeply human struggle, you know. Hitting that snooze button is the easiest thing in the world to do in that specific moment. Your brain is basically begging you to take the easy way out.
Exactly. And, well, that is the mission of our deep dive today. We are going to explore how you can break out of that lazy mindset and build a life of rock-solid discipline.
Yeah, and we're going to share a really powerful story of personal change. Plus, we'll explain why waiting around to feel motivated is actually a trap. It just keeps you stuck.
Right. And most importantly, we're giving you a list of very practical ways to stop making excuses and start taking action right now.
Because ideas are great, but action is what actually changes your life. We want to give you real, simple tools you can use the minute you wake up tomorrow.
So if you are listening to this right now and you've ever caught yourself saying, I'll just do it tomorrow, I want you to know this deep dive is specifically for you. We're talking directly to you. Okay, let's unpack this.
Let's do it.
So before we can learn how to work hard, we really need to understand why we avoid it in the first place.
That's the perfect starting point. We naturally avoid hard work because our brains are, well, they're wired for survival. And in the past, survival meant saving your energy.
Like just staying warm in a cave.
Right, exactly. Your brain wants to keep you safe and resting. But the problem is, if we always listen to that lazy voice, we never grow. We just stay comfortable and stuck.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people feel deep shame about being stuck. I actually want to share a story about this.
Oh, we'd love to hear it.
So imagine someone who used to live a completely lazy lifestyle. They made really bad choices every day. They spent all their free time distracting themselves, like watching hours of TV, eating junk food, just avoiding anything difficult.
Yeah, that's a tough cycle to break.
It really is. And because of this, they had absolutely zero self-respect. I mean, they hated the person they saw in the mirror.
That is a very painful place to be. But sadly, you know, it's incredibly common.
It is. But over a few years, this person turned their life completely around.
Yeah.
They got in shape, they started a great career, they fixed their relationships.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah. And the thing I really want to highlight is the secret ingredient wasn't magic. It wasn't like a sudden burst of inspiration from the sky. It was just discipline.
Just doing the work.
Right. Simply doing the things they promised themselves they would do, even when they didn't want to.
Keeping promises to yourself. I mean, that's really the core of it, isn't it? When you break a promise to a friend, you lose their trust.
Yeah, obviously.
So when you break a promise to yourself, you lose your own trust.
That makes sense. But wait, I have to push back on this a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
When most people hear the word discipline, it sounds miserable. Isn't discipline basically just punishing yourself?
That's a very common thought.
Like, it sounds like trying to force yourself to be an obedient, unhappy robot, you know, waking up at 5 in the morning and running in the freezing rain. That just sounds like self-hate to me.
I am so glad you brought that up because that is the biggest misunderstanding about hard work. People think discipline is a punishment.
Yeah, like a prison.
Exactly, but it's actually the complete opposite. Discipline is a really deep form of self-love.
Okay, you're going to have to explain that.
Okay.
Because doing a tough workout when I'm tired does not feel like a warm hug.
I know, it sounds crazy, but let's look at it differently. Imagine you really want to eat a whole giant greasy pizza.
Oh, I'm imagining it. It sounds great.
Right, it's sitting right there.
Yeah.
Now, a person who operates from self-hate might say, I'm too fat, I'm not allowed to eat this.
Yeah, just be mean to themselves.
Exactly. But a disciplined person approaches it completely differently. They say, I know you really want to eat that pizza right now, but I love you too much to let you do it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because they know if you eat it, you're going to feel terrible tomorrow morning. You'll have a stomach ache, no energy, and you'll be mad at yourself.
Okay, I see the shift there. It's almost like you're acting as a caring parent to yourself. You're saying no to a child, not because you hate them, but because you want what's best for them later.
Precisely. Discipline is just treating your future self like someone you truly love. It's not punishment, it's protection.
That completely flips the script. You are protecting the future you. And, well, once you start treating yourself with that kind of love, it must change how you see yourself.
Right. Yes. And moving to your identity is the crucial next step. People naturally act like the person they believe they are.
So your actions just follow your beliefs.
Exactly. Let's think about a famous basketball player. He truly believes his identity is a winner. So what happens when he loses a big game?
He probably doesn't just go home and cry on the couch.
Right, because quitting doesn't match his internal story. So he immediately goes to the gym and works twice as hard.
And if we look at the opposite of that, think about a lazy person on the couch. If they just accept that laziness is just who they are, their brain just accepts it.
Yes, they prove their own negative story right. You have to actively change the story you tell yourself. Think about ancient samurai warriors.
Yeah, the fighters.
Right, these were incredibly disciplined fighters. Do you honestly think they woke up every morning and asked themselves, do I feel motivated to train today?
Definitely not. I mean, if they waited for motivation, they would probably die in battle.
Exactly. They built routines because it was a way of life. It was necessary for their survival. What's fascinating here is, if you wait for a feeling of motivation, you will stay weak forever.
Because motivation is just a feeling, and feelings change.
Right. Motivation comes and goes like the weather. Discipline is building a strong house that protects you no matter what the weather is doing.
I love that. So, listeners, I want to do a quick exercise with you right now. I want you to picture the disciplined version of yourself.
Really try to see them in your mind.
Yeah. What do they eat? What time do they wake up? How is their room decorated? Is it clean? You have to accept that you are becoming this person right now. Start acting like them. And hey, if you've been enjoying listening to this, consider subscribing.
It's so true. Visualizing your new identity is powerful, but we also need to deal with the real world.
Right, because when the alarm rings and the floor is freezing cold, my good attitude totally disappears.
Exactly. Dreaming is great, but we need a system. The first practical step is to start small and remove your choices.
What do you mean by removing choices?
Well, decide what you're going to do the night before. If you wake up and have to think, should I run? Should I lift weights? You will probably just stay in bed.
Oh, for sure.
But if you decide on Tuesday night, on Wednesday morning, I will do jumping jacks for exactly 10 minutes, there is no debate in the morning. And notice I said 10 minutes. Start very small.
That makes sense. You just turn it into a rule. And this connects perfectly to another huge concept, which is eliminating friction.
Eliminating friction. How does that work?
Okay, so think about the bread joke. Have you heard this?
I don't think so.
So fancy bread at the store is always wrapped twice,
Yeah.
right? It's in a plastic bag, and then there's another plastic wrap inside.
Oh, yeah, it's so annoying.
Right. You have to open it, and then it still isn't open. That is an extra step between you and your toast. That's friction.
Ah, I see.
You have to eliminate those extra steps in your life. If you want to go to the gym, put your shoes and clothes right next to the bed the night before.
So there is literally no excuse.
Exactly. When you wake up, you step right into your shoes. You remove the friction.
That is such a good tip. And speaking of starting, we have to talk about the barcode alarm clock.
Wait, what is that?
It's a brilliant starting system. So it's an app on your phone. When your alarm rings, you cannot just tap the screen to turn it off.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. To make the noise stop, you must get out of bed, walk to the kitchen, and use your camera to scan a specific barcode.
Are you serious? Like a barcode on my bag of coffee.
Exactly. You set it to the coffee bag.
Yeah.
And the magic is, by the time you walk to the kitchen and scan it, you are already up. The spell of the warm bed is broken.
That is brilliant. It just forces you to move. But what about when the work is mental? Like, what if you have to write something difficult and sitting at your computer is just terrifying?
Oh, staring at a blank screen is so hard, your brain just resists it.
Well, I have a trick for this, too. It's called the rant technique.
The rant technique.
Yeah. If you are frozen and can't start working, just open a blank document and start typing a 5-minute rant about something you hate.
Wait, like complaining about traffic?
Yes. Complain about traffic or a TV show you hate. Just type out angry thoughts as fast as you can. Don't check your spelling. Just type.
Oh, I see. You're getting your brain moving without any pressure.
Exactly. It gets your fingers moving, and then you just delete the rant. And the real work becomes much, much easier.
That is a fantastic trick. Okay, so we've got all these ways to start, but how do you keep going?
Yeah, how do we not just give up after a week.
By treating your willpower exactly like a muscle.
Like going to the gym for your brain.
Exactly. We need to actively practice doing things we hate. It's called discomfort training.
Okay, but my life is already stressful. Why would I do things I hate on purpose?
Because you need to build mental armor. Do something small that sucks every single day. For example, take a cold shower.
Oh, wow. Freezing cold.
Just for 1 minute. It teaches your brain that it can survive discomfort. Or, here's a simpler one. If you are bored in a waiting room, refuse to look at your phone.
Honestly, not looking at my phone sounds harder than the cold shower.
I know, right? But just sitting there with your thoughts is a push-up for your brain. Also, try the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, just do it immediately.
Like washing a coffee cup.
Mm-hmm.
Just do it right then. I love that. And there's another trick that uses human nature to force you to work. It's called loss aversion.
Ooh, loss aversion. That's a strong one.
Yeah, it basically means humans hate losing things way more than we like winning things.
Right. Finding $20 is nice, but losing $20 ruins your whole day.
Exactly. So you can use that. You put your own money on the line. You make a contract on a habit tracking website. If you fail your daily goal, like say you skip studying English, $200 of your money is automatically sent to a terrible cause you absolutely hate.
Wait, a cause you hate?
Yes. Think of the worst group of people you can imagine. If you are lazy, they get your money.
Oh my goodness, I would jump off a couch so fast there's no way I'd let them have my money.
Right. It works perfectly.
It's extreme, but effective. This raises an important question, though.
What's that?
How do we do all this without completely burning out?
Yeah, because if you're taking cold showers and risking your money all day, you're going to crash.
Exactly. Discipline requires rest. You must find a sustainable routine.
So what does that look like?
It means working hard Monday through Friday, giving it your absolute best effort, but then taking the weekends completely off to recover. No work allowed.
That sounds amazing, but I think a lot of people feel guilty when they rest.
And they shouldn't. Rest is part of the program. Here's what you should do. Ask yourself at the end of each day, what gave me energy today?
Oh, I like that question.
Right. Maybe it was a walk or reading a book. Notice what gives you energy and do more of that on the weekends to heal your willpower muscle.
That is such a great balance.
Yeah.
So to summarize all of this, discipline isn't a one-time event, right? It is a daily choice between making excuses or taking action.
It absolutely is.
Every day, you just have to start small, remove the friction, and build that willpower muscle.
And I want to leave our listeners with one final thought to really chew on today.
Okay, let's hear it.
If you always choose the easy option today, hitting snooze, skipping work, are you actually making your entire tomorrow much, much harder?
Wow. Easy today makes a hard tomorrow. I love that. Listeners, you can totally do this. Start building that discipline today. Don't forget to like this video and drop a comment sharing your thoughts and subscribe for more.